With the Oklahoma Sooners going into the 2025 season without Dejon Terry on the defensive line, what is Oklahoma going to do about the defensive line? They're, I'm telling you, they're going to be good. But let me explain it to you. But first, let me thank y'all for joining me on this episode of Sooner Legends Podcast. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that post notification bell. That way you won't miss any OU football related topics that I will be uploading and doing live streams on. And if you don't mind, give me a like and a comment and share the video, because sharing is caring. And I have my monetization back for for as little as $2.99 a month. You can join Sooner Legends Podcast, become a member, and enjoy all of my OU football related content. And also, if you don't mind, share the video, like I said, because it helps push the algorithm of YouTube. Well, like I alluded to at the first of the video, what's the OU defensive line more especially going to do now that Dejon Terry played out his senior year last year? And what are we going to do to fill such a massive body? Hell, he let's see, let me scroll through this. He finished out last year with an 82.5 grade in PFF, and probably I think I read where it said he was he scored the best. His PFF score was the best. Now, what do we do about replacing such a body? Well, we got hymns. We got them hymns. Jaden Jackson, last year made freshman All-American. As a matter of fact, from what I seen, from what I read, Dejon rotated behind Jaden. And so we got Jaden Jackson coming back. He was, we also, let's see, before I get further into that, Dejon did last year record a career high 22 tackles, for 5 TFLs, and he also had a half a sack and finished. And he finished out the year with 82.5 grade score on his PFF. So, like I said, Jaden Jackson, we got him. He's coming back and he's put on the weight. He's been doing the work. I can almost imagine he's going to be playing with his hair on fire coming out this year. So we got Jaden Jackson. We also got G Baby. G Baby's coming back. And we also have, let me see, Dominic Williams. He recorded 35 tackles, four and a half TFLs, 1 sack, and forcing one fumble after transferring from TCU last year. And we also retained Stoney. And Stoney, he's put on the weight. We also got Nigel Smith. So we got all for the position that Dejon Terry, when he finished out his senior year, we got some more big bodies that their presence were just as felt as much as Dejon's. But will Dejon Terry be missed? Oh yeah, by far. I love me some Dejon Terry. I mean, when you look at his work last year, good pad level, good with his hands, good on his feet. I mean, come off his blocks hard. I mean, that's the reason he scored so high on PFF. So his talent will be missed. But the rotational pieces and the guys we got coming back for that position, we're solid. We are solid. And I'm telling y'all, OU's defensive line will be I'm going to go ahead and say it. We're elite. With what we got coming back and what our production was last year, we are an elite defense, bar none. I don't care if it's the defensive line. Now, we got some questions on the linebacker core because we lost Danny Stutzman, but you got Kobe McKenzie, you got Sammy Almasigo, and you got Kip Lewis at Cheetah. We got those guys, and then when you look at that defensive backfield, I mean, just take your pick of them headhunters back there. Everybody from Robert Spears Jennings, Gentry, Boogeyman, Reggie Powers III, the Bowen brothers, Malik Hawkins coming in, Cortland Guillory. I mean, we got some hymns back there. So but we're just focusing on the defensive line. I feel that right now our front seven is probably the best in the SEC, bar none. Because if y'all, I mean, I hate to pull a Band-Aid and rip it off and start the bleeding wound that we went through last year. But could y'all have imagined if we would have had any life on offense last year with the way the production that the defense was doing game in, game out, if we would have had a third of what on offensive production that we thought we was going to have, that team we'd have probably won 2 deep in the playoffs last year. But it wasn't meant to be, blah, blah, blah. I digress. But however, looking at what I read and looking what I'm seeing coming back on the defensive line, I don't think there's a defensive line in the SEC that can match us. Just from what now y'all can sit there and say, well, Stoney isn't proven. Well, look what he did when he was in. We got Danny Okoye back this year, who will probably be trying to fight somebody for their position. PJ Adebarway, I'm still waiting for him to get his shining moment. And plus the kids that we brought in from last year's recruiting cycle, the big guy from Maryland. I mean, guys, this front seven and the D line this year is going to be scary, scary good. Trust me. And I just hope that they don't stay on the field as much as they did last year. But I have hope with Ben Arbuckle, the quarterback coach, and John Mateer that came from Wazoo, that our offense will be way more productive than they was last year. But I'm going to save that for another day. I'm talking strictly defense. And so looking at that, looking at what, I mean, Nigel Smith's already up to 279 that I read and getting bigger. So, and he don't let anybody fool y'all. Nigel's going to be a sleeper. Trust me on this one when I say this. Nigel is going to be a sleeper. He's going to be that one that nobody, I mean, they forget about, they put off, and then Nigel's going to come in and blow everything up. I look for Nigel to have a breakout year this year. That's my prediction. And so, with that being said, hop down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. If you want to subscribe to the video without leaving the video, if you're on a computer or laptop, down in the bottom right-hand screen, I have you'll see a YouTube icon. You can hover your little mouse over that, and you can subscribe right from there, and you won't miss any. You won't have to back out of the video. So until we see y'all again, this is the legend. Y'all have a wonderful week. Be safe. Treat everybody nice. Don't say nothing you would live to regret. We'll see you on the backside. God bless, and Boomer Sooner.